Tonight marks 2 years since the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic, and all of us began bracing for the fight against an invisible enemy. 7 Action News reporter Brett Cast joins us now with more as people in Metro Detroit reflect on the staggering impact.
2 years ago, all of our lives changed. Some of us have lost businesses, some of us have lost loved ones, and while it seems that things are starting to slow, it's clear that our lives will never be the same.
The coronavirus is impacting the plans of thousands of people as events are canceled.
March 11th, 2020, the day our world was suddenly turned upside down. Travel restrictions kicked in, sports leagues shut down, and COVID began to spread. Do you still have guys memories of what happened that day?
Yeah, it does get foggy.
For Stephen Wyzgowski, that week 2 years ago is one he'd like to forget. He owns an Irish dance school in Rochester Hills that suddenly found itself closing during their busiest month of the year. And as the months went on, so did the restrictions. How'd you make it through these past 2 years?
Well, we went into debt, which is not fun. But fortunately for us, we were, a business that was able to stay open and, had loyal clients that stood by us during very difficult times.
Throughout the pandemic, thousands of small businesses have shut their doors for good. And in Michigan, roughly 35,000 people lost their lives to COVID-19. What has the past 2 years been like?
Honestly, it's been pretty rough. I lost my dad to COVID in 2020, and that was our last parent.
In November of 2020, Natasha Rostovsky lost her father Lupcho just 10 days after his 60th birthday. An immigrant from Europe, he was in a band and owned his own steel business in Metro Detroit for nearly 40 years.
It's honestly really rough. We had to learn a whole bunch of stuff without him because it was just so fast. It was honestly within a 3-month period, and he was up fine and down in the hospital really quick.
With cases now on the decline, things are starting to look up. But even once the pandemic is finally behind us, its impact will last forever.
To financially recover from what it did to us, it'll be years and years and years.
What does that feel like, now?
Feels better. Life goes on,
Brett Cass, 7 Action News.
And we have more information on the updated guidelines right now at WXYZ.com.